Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Jane's Fighters Anthology as we continue the Russian campaign. Now, last time we dig through the memory here, we provided air cover for the Marine forces. They're getting off the beach, they're heading toward Vladivostok. But the Chinese sent some attack helicopters to try to blunt their assault, and we knocked the attack helicopters and their escort out of the sky. So hopefully the Marines have taken Vladivostok, or at least approaching the city, but let's find out. Shakedown. Varfolomeevka Air Base. Date July 25th, local time, 13:30 hours, weather cloudy. Situation: one of our principal objectives is to destroy the Chinese Air Force and gain total air supremacy. Your squadron has been tasked with destroying Chinese fighters at Spassk Dalniy. Or Spassk Dalniy? Mission objective: USAF F-16s will be striking aircraft shelters at Spassk Dalniy. Your mission is to fly a combat sweep over the air base, destroying aircraft in the air or on the ground. F-4Gs will suppress enemy air defenses in advance of the strike package. Suppression data: ground opposition SA-6s, ZSU-23-4s, air opposition Q-5s. I highly doubt that's going to be our only air opposition is an attack aircraft, but, or is that the A-5? I forget. I think that, like, the Q... I can't remember, so let's just blow everything up, because that's what we do. Oh, shoot. Oh my god, really? Oh, why? So it's forcing us to take the X-31, which is obviously not my preference. Can we get a snake? Can we get anything on this center line? Rocket pod? No? Oh, good. We can have a third Sidewinder. But not an AMRAAM. What the hell, game? What the hell? Alright, I guess that's how we're going in. Alright. So let's range out, see what's there, turn on infrared. We got enough SX. I'm gonna afterburn. I know we have limited fuel, but I'm gonna afterburn over and try to knock him out before the F-4Gs get there, because I would really like him to not die. Let's throw out our jamers too. Let's announce that, hey, we're here. We want some of your action. There we go. Alright. Just you? No, you got it, buddy. I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, he can barely make it out, but he is there, I think. Maybe? Oh, crap. Ow! Radar damage. Well, thank you. He did have a buddy. Screw you, buddy. Wingman, take him out. Okay, so that renders, I think that might render our AMRAAMs useless. This is, I mean, we still get the hit probability, but I don't know if they'll actually track without our radar cueing them. They might. But it's a long shot at best. Really, all that and you're still not dead? So basically, our game here now is we gotta use our wingman for long-range engagements as much as possible. Yeah, disengage for now until because there's gonna be more coming in. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. No, actually, don't do that. Because again, you're wasting your missiles. Oh my god. They're all going through him and just hitting the runway. Look at how little damage he's taking. I think the trick here is you kind of got to come in really low so you can angle your shots that hit the upper part of him. Alright, the F4Gs are here. Thank God. There we go. Now he's almost dead. And the AAA ain't giving me as much of a problem. That must mean the F4s are here. Hopefully the F-16s will fall up soon, because then maybe they can help out with their Abrams. Alright, let's start hitting some of these guys on the ground. Alright. It's 2 down. What else we got? 2 more.
Clear my 6.
It's probably the best thing we can do, because we're kind of blind without our radar here. So... I think these Q5s also have a lot less health than those FSXs. I think they're counted as like a light fighter in terms of hit points. Stop it, baby. Alright, so hopefully the F4Gs will keep on suppression. Although there's not much left for them to suppress, honestly. I think there's the one SAM there. Where are you?
Fox 1.
Are these counted as objectives too? No. Then where's there's a field truck on the runway.
We have a fireball. Splash 1. Fulcrum.
Okay, so he's fighting the Fulcrums. Ah! He started taxiing. That's why. I was like, I was sure there was one left on the tarmac, but... Let's finish this.
He's going down in flames.
Alright, Wingman. I see hostile contacts. Let's engage.
Attack standard. You're 10 o'clock. Yahoo!
Alright, so from over there.
Right. I'm taking a shot.
Oh, thank God. The flankers haven't picked up on me, which is a goddamn miracle. And it looks like the F-16s are throwing him with their AMRAAMs. Lock on. Oh, shit. Oh, radar.
He's moving in position.
Alright, we gotta get in close so we can't use the radar missiles. There we go. Give me your flares, baby. Alright. Let's do this. And that'll push us over. Hopefully we don't die from our aircraft taking apart. Oh, we got here X-31, F-16. He's sure getting a lot of shots off on us, but he's not making them count, fortunately for us.
Debris flying.
Ah.
Watch my tail. Showtime.
There he is. Come on, IR, pick him up. Where are you?
I'm
Gotcha.
Missile launch. Shakedown at your 12 o'clock. Sector 4 o'clock. Heading away. Where? Wait, I see him. Let's get this guy.
Alright,
Missile
now it's a
launch.
fair fight.
Sector 9 o'clock. Turning right. Sector 5 o'clock. Heading away. Shakedown at... Yahoo!
Alright, we got him now. Nearest bandit is at 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Am I seeing anything though? Oh, he is way out. I think our mission is done. Didn't pay as much attention as I should have. Well, I guess I don't see any aircraft here. So, hi there. We'll give the field one more pass over. But, then I think we'll call it quits. Those are jammers off. Looks like the F-16s are just wreaking havoc on what's left of the airfield. You missed a couple shelters, guys. I know I think the AI assigned some to attack structures. And unfortunately that includes not just the hardened aircraft structures, it includes everything, so. Alright, we do have hostile contacts. We're going to try to avoid them, because I think both us and our wingmen have taken enough damage for today. Not locking onto us. The F-16, if they had given us an F-22, everything would have been fine. Or let us pick the F-22, but they forced us into this for some reason. Alright. I don't think our fuel's leaking though, given that we have 2/3 of it left still, despite all our afterburner usage, so. Again, I don't think I gave this aircraft enough credit. The engine seems to be highly fuel efficient. It's capable of super cruise. I mean, hell, we're at 60% throttle and we're only 100 knots down from Mach 1. Now, this is at, close to ground level where, it takes a lot harder. So if we were flying at high altitude, this could get us to Mach 1, maybe.
Inbound,
okay.
Waypoint Delta, bearing 178, descend to Angel 3. We're almost home.
Okay, we're almost home, so that means we did do our objective. Alright.
Clear to land.
Oh, and I don't get a statement saying, hey, we're approaching from the wrong way. But I don't much care. Oh, we might have to go for another pass. We are coming in way too hot for this approach. That's not going to cut it. Now we should be in a good position for an approach. Alright. Let's move this slug into position. Just had to keep enough energy on that turn that I didn't stall out, but now we want to do so. Yeah, we're at 12%. We are still gaining speed, so. Probably hit the brakes for this one, too. Because I think this is a very light fighter, and that's probably why the fuel load is slower. It's because it's not as heavy as the F-22, so it doesn't need all the fuel. And that's partly what allows... Yeah, because look at this. We have the brakes on, we have no throttle. Oh, the landing speed is higher. That's rough.
Welcome back.
That would have been a hard landing. But yeah, this thing has... Even now, I think it's trying to push the nose up. It's like, dude, I just want to land. So this is a fast little dart. Like I said, this is like a US 4.5 gen implementation of the MiG-1, essentially, or would have been had this ever been a combat aircraft. But as I stated in, I think it was one of the Egyptian videos, this is purely a NASA R&D concept. You know, it was never really fitted for carrying weapons. It was modified. I remember it was like the bastard child of, like, the main airframe was provided by the, actually, no, I'm mistaken. I think that was, no, the X-31 was NASA too, I think. But it's like, damn it. The, F5 formed the basis of it. Then they stole parts from other aircraft and, excuse me, threw them all on there. Yeah, I was thinking about the X-29 for a second, which was also based on the F5, but it had inverted wings, so they were swept forward rather than swept back. Which it proved some interesting things, mainly that they could get somewhat better performance out of them, but the problem was they were inherently unstable, and like the more you went into a turn or something like that, or higher your angle of attack, it would deform the wing and therefore increase its instability. So it was just kind of bad. So that's why I don't think it's like, even in you can see Russia experimenting with that too, because I think they have a is it the 37? No, it was a different aircraft. I remember there was like a flanker variant they had where they experimented with the front swept wings as well, I think. Or was it even? It had to have been a flanker variant, but that the SC-39, if I remember correctly. But yeah, they experimented with it too. And the Russians are all about that close-in maneuverability, just because their engines and whatnot can't always match up to the U.S. or their general aircraft construction. That's why they go for like the 3D thrust vectoring, which I think U.S. aircraft could use it too, but I imagine that's expensive. So, in any case, we finished the mission. Somehow we're back safe and sound. So. Let's see what the full damage count is. Debrief. Varfolomeevka Air Base, date July 25th, mission Shakedown, resolution success. We put a serious dent in the enemy's air resources, an excellent performance. Yeah, we took 67% damage, our wingman took 45, but another missile and he'd be gone. We ended up destroying 7 fighters, 1 flanker, 1 we had 2 FSXs, because 1 was on the ground. Then we had the flanker, yeah, and then 4 the Q5s. And then our wingman has, I think, a flanker, a MiG-29, and an FSX to his credit. And we also helped out by destroying some AAA and that 1 fuel truck that was just on the runway for no apparent reason. You'd think you'd want to keep that clear when you're under attack so that you could get aircraft up in the air, but I guess he didn't get the memo. Oh, that's right! Yeah, this is what I was thinking of the X-29, but I believe the X-31. The X-31 would have been the combat variant, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, because they force us to use that aircraft, it doesn't count as being part of our hangar. So we don't actually have to repair anything. Lucky for us. So that will conclude today's mission. So hopefully next time we'll finally have Vladivostok at least contested. But until then, thank you all for watching and stay tuned for next time. We'll see you then.